We are going to talk about new cool ways that technology will take this to yet another step. That historic solar eclipse, it's going to sail over the U.S. in less than a week. So what do you need to know if you plan to watch next Monday's eclipse? Dr. Jeffrey Bennett, he's an astrophysicist and the creator of Totality by Big Kid Science. He is here to tell us more. And let's talk about that app, because parents have smartphones, a lot of kids have smartphones, and now you've created an app to kind of bring some more information to what everybody's going to be staring at next week.
That's right. There's all kinds of great information about the eclipse on the web, but what we wanted to do in this app is make it simple and easy for you to see when does the eclipse begin, how do I get there, what am I going to see in this particular location. You push the My Location button, it tells you what you're going to see at your present location.
And how far away.
Yep, you can tap anywhere to say, if I go here, I'll see Totality. It's got learn screens that tell you all about why this eclipse is so incredible, how eclipses work, and much more, classroom activities and more.
Now, it's not just Apple, it's both Android and Apple.
It's both Android and Apple. It's absolutely free, no ads, no upgrades. Everybody should download it.
Now, and that's the cool thing about this, is everybody's so focused on, looking at it and seeing it. This is a safe way to learn about it without actually taking a look at it, but this is your passion. You love this type of stuff. What do you want to see when it happens? What are you looking for?
Well, what I really want to see is to see everybody get excited and engaged in science by this. It's this amazing thing. For thousands of years, when a total eclipse happened, most people didn't know they were coming, and it freaked them out. It was scary to have it become night in the middle of the day, to have the sun go away. And now we can, through science, predict these things centuries in advance, exactly where they're going to go, when they're going to happen. And I hope everybody will look at that, experience the totality phenomenon, get to that path of totality if you at all can, because it's very different from just seeing the partial eclipse, to have it become night and get engaged in the science and understand why this is so amazing.
What does science gain when this eclipse happens? When you guys get that moment, just those brief moments where the whole thing is blocked?
And it had many other scientific things were related to that, figuring out the size of the solar system, proving Einstein's general theory of relativity. Today, we can still learn some from it, but for the most part, because we have spacecraft out there that can see this all the time, it's scientifically not as big a deal as it used to be. But from a human standpoint, it's an incredible thing, because it's this amazing phenomenon that we can explain.
Now, before we go, guys, a lot of talk about the glasses. How do you know if they're good? How do you know if you're bad? He was telling me earlier, Galileo probably went blind by staring at the sun. We don't want anybody to go through that. He donated 100,000 of these, 20,000 to Denver schools. And a quick way to check, he's like, if you can put them on and you can see anything, they're not going to work. You don't want to be able to see anything, right?
That's right. The only thing you should be able to see is the sun. You put them on, if you see anything around you, then they're not good enough.
If you put them on, you see Chris Parente, that's horrible.
And they should be printed with what who made them on the inside. Make sure it's a good manufacturer. These are from Rainbow Symphony. The American Astronomical Society has a website listing all the reputable manufacturers.
So make sure you get the right glasses. Dr. Jeffrey Bennett, well, we appreciate it. All eyes are going to be on the sky next week, and it seems like, at least weather-wise, we should be all right. You can get all the information about Totality by Big Kid Science in the Daybreak section of our Natalie and everybody. This is a great way to kind of bring technology around and track it on your phone, because you're not going to make it into Wyoming.
Can we see those glasses? So even in a really bright room like a studio, we shouldn't be able to see these lights
Chris
in here?
Parente, you never look so good.
The doctor had me look at it, and you can't even see these bright lights in the studio.
That's the best way to test
If you can see anything but the sun, they're wrong.
Can you see anything?
No.
Oh, it's a complete blackout.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Where are you?
There you go.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Where are you? No, very good.
Okay.
All right.